Subscribe now while there is still time. Humanity's story may not last forever. The world has many possible endings. Some come from disease spreading out of control. Others arrive silently from deep space. Our own planet could also betray us. Or maybe reality itself simply shuts down. Each ending is possible. Each ending is final. Today we explore 4 new ways the world could end. When it is done, you will decide which one feels real.
The global pandemic. It begins with a single cough in a crowded street. Doctors dismiss it as something ordinary and small. Days later, hospitals fill with patients gasping for air. The sickness spreads faster than anyone can track. Airplanes carry it quietly across the world. Cities panic as infection maps glow red. Governments issue warnings, but supplies are already gone. Masks and medicine vanish from shelves overnight. Borders close, but the sickness crosses anyway. Families hide indoors, afraid of their neighbors. Hospitals collapse under endless streams of patients. Doctors work until they collapse themselves. Morgues overflow with the unburied dead. Streets grow silent except for ambulance sirens. Fear spreads faster than the disease itself. Vaccines are promised but arrive too late. Governments blame one another and argue on screens. Armies are deployed to enforce quarantines. Food shortages spark riots across every nation. Neighbors fight over scraps in the dark. The sickness mutates, growing deadlier with time. No cure works against the new strain. Survivors fear every cough and sneeze. Families are divided by invisible walls. Loneliness spreads alongside hunger and despair. Cities empty as millions vanish within weeks. Trains stop, planes vanish, and power grids fail. Entire nations crumble into silence. Survivors gather in small hidden camps. They whisper about a world that once thrived. Children grow up never knowing crowded schools. Friends meet only through glass and fences. The old world becomes a fading dream. Books describe markets and concerts as ancient legends. Survivors burn libraries for warmth, not knowledge. Decades pass under the shadow of disease. Human numbers fall lower each generation. Forests grow over abandoned highways. Animals reclaim cities once filled with noise. The sickness never leaves, always returning. Humanity becomes a scattered species, weak and afraid. Memories of global civilization fade into myths. Survivors remember only sickness, hunger, and fear. Earth survives, green and silent, without us. Humanity ends with a cough heard across the world. The rogue black hole. Far beyond our solar system, a black hole drifts. It moves silently, invisible against the stars. Astronomers discover it too late to act. The black hole is heading straight for us. Warnings are broadcast, but panic spreads faster. Telescopes show stars bending around empty space. Gravity distorts light like a cracked mirror. The black hole pulls closer every passing day. Oceans shift as tides grow monstrous. Earth's crust trembles under strange new forces. Satellites fail as orbits twist unpredictably. Moons and planets drift from their normal paths. The sky warps into unfamiliar shapes. People watch suns rise and set at odd times. The world feels broken and unstable. Cities near coasts drown in endless floods. Mountains crumble as gravity pulls unevenly. Volcanoes erupt in violent chains across continents. Skies darken with ash and dust. Humanity scrambles for answers but finds none. Scientists admit the truth no one wants. The black hole cannot be stopped. Its gravity grows stronger every moment. Airplanes vanish, dragged into invisible currents. Rivers reverse direction under tidal stress. Survivors cling to unstable ground. Families pray as skies swirl overhead. Crops die in violent storms. Technology collapses without working satellites. Nations lose contact in endless blackouts. Then the black hole arrives at Earth. Skies twist into spirals of light. Oceans rise into walls and vanish upward. Cities stretch and tear apart in seconds. People are pulled into the sky screaming. Earth cracks like glass under crushing forces. Mountains fold into nothingness. Continents collapse into fire. The planet stretches into ribbons of dust. Then Earth disappears into endless darkness. No trace remains of oceans, forests, or people. Humanity vanishes without leaving fossils or ruins. The black hole continues drifting silently onward. Another star system waits in its path, and Earth becomes just another forgotten meal. Climate collapse. The world begins to warm faster each year. Summers grow hotter than records can track. Winters shrink until snow becomes a memory. Ice caps melt and seas begin to rise. Cities near coasts flood again and again. People build walls, but water climbs higher. Entire nations vanish beneath the waves. Refugees crowd into shrinking safe lands. Governments argue while people drown. Crops wither under scorching heat. Rivers dry into cracked riverbeds. Farmers watch fields turn into dust. Livestock collapse from thirst and hunger. Food prices soar beyond reach. Families fight over empty shelves. Storms grow stronger with every passing season. Hurricanes flatten entire regions overnight. Tornadoes carve scars across the land. Wildfires spread faster than towns can escape. Smoke fills skies for endless weeks. Power grids fail under constant demand. Blackouts stretch for months at a time. Air conditioners fall silent in deadly heat. Hospitals overflow with victims of exhaustion. Cities bake like ovens under the sun. People flee north, but safety never comes. Drought follows them across new borders. Nations collapse under endless migration. Wars ignite over food and water. Neighbors battle for control of wells. Oceans turn acidic and fish vanish. Coral reefs crumble into lifeless rubble. Forests burn until only ashes remain. Animals die in waves of extinction. Humanity watches nature collapse alongside them. Survivors cling to underground shelters. Crops grow under artificial lights. But machines break and resources run out. Children are born never seeing the blue sky. The outside world becomes unlivable forever. Humanity shrinks to scattered pockets of survivors. Civilization becomes a story told around fires. The earth continues without us. It becomes hot, empty, and silent. Humanity ends not with fire but with heat.
The simulation shutdown. Humanity wonders if reality is truly real. Philosophers whisper that life may be simulated. Scientists debate numbers that suggest we are code. Most people laugh and scroll on their phones. But then the glitches begin. Streetlights flicker at the same impossible time. Birds freeze in midair, wings unmoving. Clocks jump backward for no reason. People report déjà vu again and again. Governments deny everything, but fear grows. Entire cities experience missing hours. Buildings vanish and reappear miles away. The sky flashes with static like a broken screen. People panic as reality feels unstable. Scientists admit the truth. The simulation is failing. Code begins to collapse across the world. Rivers stop flowing and hang in the air. Mountains flatten into featureless plains. Cars drive through walls without damage. Gravity itself starts to flicker. Some celebrate freedom from physics. Others scream as bodies distort and stretch. Food vanishes before it can be eaten. Families hold hands as the world glitches. Entire nations blink in and out of existence. Survivors beg unseen creators for answers. No reply comes, only silence. Skies fade into empty white voids. Oceans drain into endless nothingness. Stars above collapse into black pixels. Then the shutdown begins. A hum vibrates through every street. People fall still as time halts. Cities collapse into glowing grids of numbers. Forests dissolve into green wireframes. The ground beneath turns to lines of code. Humanity realizes this is the end. They were programs all along. The final countdown flashes across the sky. Lights flicker, then fade into darkness. The simulation shuts down completely. Earth ceases to exist in an instant. Humanity becomes deleted memory. The screen goes black forever. Game over. 4 endings, each stranger and darker than the last. A pandemic that silences the world with one cough. A black hole swallowing Earth into endless darkness. A climate collapse turning the planet into an oven. Or a simulation shutdown deleting reality itself. Each ending leaves humanity small and fragile. Each reminds us how temporary our world can be. Maybe one will happen tomorrow. Maybe none will happen at all. But the possibility always lingers. The question is for you now. Which ending do you believe is most likely? Comment below with your choice. Pandemic, black hole, climate, or shutdown. Tell us why you believe your ending wins. And remember this one last thing. Subscribe now while there is still time, because no one knows when the clock stops. When it does, at least you'll be here with us. Until then, we face the end together.